What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're taking a look at a new episode of the series Why Are People Farming It? A gold farming series where I talk about every dungeon and raid that people are farming for gold and trying to explain to you guys, as the best of my ability, of why people are farming it. Now, in today's video, we have a dungeon that's called BRD, and I could talk about this one for an hour because there's a lot of different ways of making gold in this dungeon. Therefore, there's a lot of different reasons of why people are doing this dungeon. Now, before we do that, though, I do want to say a massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The 0 to 10 million gold guide is a digital guide that you could easily open up on your computer. It features the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. The best part about it is the fact that it comes with a lifetime of free updates, meaning that whenever there's a new patch to the game or a brand new expansion to the game even, I update the exact same gold guide with the new best methods, and I send that version to your email automatically, completely for free for life. So by clicking the link down below in the description, you can grab it for 50% off with the discount code STUDENT. And that also works on the brand new Mist of Pandaria Classic Gold Guide, as well as the Cataclysm Classic Gold Guide. So if you're playing Classic, definitely check those out as well. Both linked down below in the description. So BRD, as I said, lots of different ways of making gold in this dungeon. Now, there is a couple of BRD specific blue items that you can get while you're doing one of these many ways of making gold. You can get items such as the Aristocrat Cuffs, you can get the Battle Chaser Greaves, Blister Bane Wrap, Brain Cage, Doomforge Straight Edge is a really good weapon. Funeral Pyre Vestment, more Alarm Grips are also really good. You can get the Rib Splitter, Rune Golem Shackles, Sarah Needle. Probably the best blue item would be the Spire of the Stone Shaper, a staff. You can get the Stone Shield Cloak, and you can get the Judge's Gavel. So those are like the items that you should consider a bonus. By all means, some people are farming the dungeon just because of those items. Like that's why they go into BRD to obtain those items. However, I look at it differently because there's a couple of ways to make gold in this dungeon, and I feel like you're better off focusing on one of those methods, and then if you're lucky, you'll get some of those good blue BOE items as well. Now, number one reason why people are farming it, this is just in a random order. It's not the most or the biggest reason why people are doing it. But a lot of people are doing it just so they can mine the dark iron deposits, because the price of dark iron ore and bars are going up in value. It's always going to be in demand because there's so many crafted transmog items that needs it. And when you mine one of those veins, you also have a chance at getting Blood of the Mountain. And Blood of the Mountain is a very expensive material. So that's like the steady way of making gold running this dungeon. You also get Runecloth, which at least at the moment of this recording, Runecloth is very expensive, has a really good price because people can't farm it efficiently in the open world because the open world farms are all bugged out. So that's like another nice reason of doing BRD. Another reason why people are doing it is because they run around, they kill all the dwarves, and then they get these keys, the Relic Coffer keys. Now, once you have the Relic Coffer keys, you can go past the Grim Gustler right here, and then you can walk, well, in this case, I'm going to have to jump down and run up to the Relic Coffer room. There's like a boss in there and a couple of locked doors. And when you open up the chest in the locked door, you can get transmog items such as the Chance Imperial Robe, a blue robe BOE that sells quite well on the auction house. But the main item you're going to get, and the main item you care about, would be the Dark Iron Baby Booties. So you kill the dwarves, you get the keys so you can open up these vault doors, and inside there's a Relic Coffer, and that can give you the Dark Iron Baby Booties, which is an item needed to get a battle pet. So those gray boots, they sell really well because people need them to get the battle pet, and there's a lot of people buying the booties and then getting the battle pets, and then they sell the battle pet for a profit. So they tend to move quite well. And in a lot of realms, you don't really have at least any proper competition in selling him. So it's really sweet to do. Now, there is a couple of other reasons to why BRD is being farmed as well, where one of the more popular ones lately, ever since patch 10.17, has been because people want to reach the end of the dungeon. And that's because there's some new patterns that was reintroduced in patch 10.17 that a lot of people aren't aware of, and they are very, very expensive. We're talking about two different patterns, where you have the pattern for the black dragon scale shoulders. It's not that expensive, like 5 to 10,000 gold. It can, of course, be way more as well, depending on what realm you play on. But the better one being the black dragon scale leggings. Now, this one is closer to 100,000 gold. It's a very good item, and there's a lot of people that don't have the transmog, so the craft itself sells really well. And then there's a lot of people who are completionists, like they want to collect every pattern and plan in the game. And there's a lot of people who haven't started collecting like pre-kata, so they don't have the patterns, and now they have to buy it off you for a premium. So that does really well as well, like those patterns. But the thing is, you got to run all the way to the end of the dungeon in order to get those, because they only drop off the Anvil Rage mobs at the end. You can see the leggings drops from the Anvil Rage Captain, and the shoulders drops from the Anvil Rage Marshal, and they are all the way in the last room with the last boss in the BRD. So that is another way as well of making gold in the dungeon. And then you also have another reason to why people are doing it. People are doing it because they want to get to the Sulphurous Hammer quest from this guy, Loctos Dark Bargainer. Now, I've already made a separate video on that, so if you guys are interested in that, definitely recommend you guys to go and check that out. But it's a very solid way of making gold. You can take all your alts through it and just run into BRD. Bring the materials that you have like in your bags. You have to hand in a bunch of materials in order to get the plan in return, but it's a very small investment for a blacksmithing plan that you can sell on the auction house for an insane profit. So definitely make sure to check that out. At least take a look at the price on your realm and see if it's something that is worth doing. But on a lot of realms, it makes a lot of sense to go and grab the Sulphurous Hammer. So those are like the main reasons why people are farming BRD. You have the steady aspect of it, where people are going in with mining for Blood of the Mountain and Dark Iron Ore, and then also the rune cloth that you're going to get from killing all of the humanoid mobs. You have people just basically grinding it out to get the blue items that would be specific to the dungeon BRD. And then you have people for the Dark Iron Baby Booties needed to get the Battle Pet, which is tradable. And then you have people doing what I'm doing right now, like running towards the last room of the dungeon with the last boss, so that you can get the Black Dragon Scale Shoulders. So I definitely think the best thing to do, and what I usually do when I need to farm BRD, is to focus on opening up the relic coffer keys. You just got to clear out like the jail version of the dungeon. That's going to get you enough keys to open up all of the coffer keys, and then you quickly run to like doing what I'm doing right now, running to the last boss room and try and see if you can get some shoulders as well. Because as you're doing that, you will kill a bunch of mobs naturally, get a bunch of rune cloth, have a decent chance at getting the blue BWs as well, because if you want to farm Dark Iron Ore and like Blood of the Mountain, that can be farmed more efficiently by running the raid Molten Core. So I would much rather do that and focus on the collectibles and the rune cloth in BRD. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully cleared up a little bit of why people are farming BRD. And I am eventually gonna make a video about every dungeon and raid in the game that people are doing for gold. So if you want to see those videos, just make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you'll be notified whenever I upload a video next. And if you already have the different gold guides of the version of the game that you're playing and you're happy with it, you're definitely going to be happy on the VIP Discord as well. Once you join in on the VIP Discord, you'll be able to view all of these YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. You also get exclusive content in forms of gold tips. There's multiple spreadsheets for gold making, and you can also get access to my investments for stuff such as player housing, upcoming patches, upcoming expansions. You're also amongst the like-minded people that likes gold making. There's a lot of people that's really good at it, a lot of people that's really new to gold making, but together we like to test out stuff on like alphas and betas and basically try to find the new best thing before the general player base gets to know about it. So if that sounds interesting and you want to support me as a content creator, make sure to check it out with the link down below in the description. I appreciate you all watching my videos, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.